Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Toka, aka 2D, from Crystal Studios, is back with another video. And today, we're going to be talking about something that not only artists go through, but anyone that has some type of risk factor in their job goes through. So this does not just count as artists. Even though artist isn't a title, and I'm going to be saying artist, this could be for anyone out there. Okay. So today I'm going to be talking about the one thing that artists, everyone is going to go through, which is people around you, whether it's your family, parents, colleagues, workers, friends, saying that art isn't a real job and that you shouldn't pursue what makes you happy because that's unrealistic and you think as a kid. You know, and you should pursue something that makes you survive, which makes sense. All and truly, it makes sense. If you've been told that before, then it 100% you understand. If you don't, you shouldn't get mad at them. You shouldn't be like mad that they don't believe in you or they don't want you to do something like being an artist or whether being a musician, something like that. You shouldn't be mad at them. You should actually thank them. You should actually 100% thank them and see what they're coming from, because from their point of view, whether it's, let's say, parents, for example, they want their child to succeed. I would want my child to succeed. Anyone is gonna want their own child to succeed in life. They do not want them to go through hardships. They don't want them to go through like risks. They don't want you to take risks like that. They want you to take something that will be a good road, a successful life that will make you live comfortably and happy. In doing that, they forget that sometimes every kid doesn't want to take that road. Now, some kids do. Some kids go for that successful life, and that's okay. I'm not dogging them. But some kids want to be something else. Something that is saying, like me, I want to be an artist. Artist is a risky job in itself because it's very competitive, and when they hear that, they don't want you to become an artist. Because they never heard of artists making money. They don't understand the fact that what goes into getting art. They see the end product of the art piece. They don't see the process. They don't see what goes into it. They don't see the real work that goes into making a piece. They just see the end product, and they think, well, you're gonna make money from that. How? And it makes sense. As an artist, we're all kind of tapped in the head, thinking that we're good enough to show our art and sell it off to people, and we should be able to make a profit off of our own art. Yeah, that's kind of tapped. We're all artists is kind of tapped in that way, that we think that we have that kind of responsibility. But no, that's not the case. That isn't the case at all. We do this because of the main reason that we love it. No one, and I say this to students, I say this to my friends, or anyone that I know that wants to pursue art professionally. No one just says out of the blue, I want to become an artist professionally. That seed has been planted for a very long while. It just takes time for it to grow and nurture and to get to that point where you 100% take it seriously. And it happened to me. And trust me, I'm blessed enough to have a family that does support me through this. You know, and when they did tell me the things like, be that doctor, become that nurse, do that, be physical therapist, I didn't get mad. I didn't care, but I didn't get mad. I didn't really care about. I understood where they were coming from, because, dude, when I become a professional artist, trust me, when I have a child or something like that, I'm gonna tell them the same thing my parents are telling me. I don't want my child to go through what I'm gonna go through with this industry. I'm gonna tell them to become a doctor because I know that's successful. I know you Gucci if you're in the medical field, or you're Gucci if you become some driver or something like that. There's money in those industries. Concept art, for the most part, people don't get because they don't understand how it works. But it works as a normal job, and they don't understand that. That's cool. They don't understand that trying to become an artist, getting up to that point, takes time. Getting up to that point when you feel comfortable in selling your art takes time. Even now, I'm still working on that one point of selling my art. But for me to do that, I gotta have certain steps that I gotta do right. I can't mess up. I can't rush it, but I can't mess up. Because I'm not the only one. Everyone loves money. You shouldn't love it like that, but everyone wants it. Everyone wants their stuff. Everyone has their wants and their needs, and everyone's gonna want something that they actually want and buy stuff that they like. But not everyone has the money for that. And trust me, we all want something. I hate being dependent on somebody else. That's why I usually always keep stuff to myself. I became an artist on myself. I did a lot of things on my own. That's not because I feel like everyone should. I don't want anyone in my business. I like doing me and me only. And that's the way it should be. Same with you. You should worry about you, not care about the other things as well. Still live your life, but don't forget about that future. Don't forget about what you want to do. I don't promote any unhealthy lifestyles like working 14 hours a day. That's facts. You shouldn't. But if you go up, tell your parents for the first time that you're going to become an artist. Yeah. I remember when I'll tell you even the story. Tell you a story. I remember when I told my parents that I want to be an artist. For the first time, it was like 2 years ago. It was, I was literally said I want to be an artist and I want to do it professionally. And at the first one, it was a tattoo artist. I can be honest, because I didn't know anything about game art. I knew you can do it in gaming, I just didn't know the steps you had to take. So I was like, yeah, I want to be a tattoo artist. I have nothing to show for that. My parents kind of looked at me like, bro, what? Where did this come out? Is this just a phase? No, it wasn't a phase. I was serious. That's the moment in time when I was 100% like, yo, I can't do this doctor stuff. This doctor stuff isn't for me. I kind of lost interest in it, and I thought I would do something that I truly love. I love video games, and I love drawing. But I didn't know about the art field in video games yet, so I just said, you know what, I'm going to become a tattoo artist because that seemed dope. And I had nothing to show for it at that time. I made ugly drawings, horrible drawings, honestly. They're bad, trash drawings. And I showed my parents, and yeah, they're going to like it because, I mean, they're your parents. They're not going to just be like, yo, this is freaking ugly, dude. No, if they do, then 100%. They're very honest, but you shouldn't. You should try to support them. And that makes sense. And I looked at them, they kind of just shrugged it off. They have no reason, and I was okay with that. I mean, at the time, I kind of wasn't. I was like, man, look at my drawing. But as I'm older, not only older, as I kind of get where they were coming from, I had ugly drawings and nothing to show for me trying to be this professional artist. As I kept going and going and going and going, over and over and over, bro, they started to notice that this junk ain't no phase, and this ain't no game anymore. I'm an artist, and that's what I'm gonna do. And they stayed on board. That's when they knew I was on board, because I gotta prove myself. You know, my parents, and I think a lot of people, even you, as not even just your parents, you should have the same mindset of like not just saying but actually doing. I say a lot of stuff. I say that I'm gonna do this. I say I'm gonna do that. But that's because I'm speaking it into reality at the moment. I'm 100% getting that ready. I always say I'm going to be the best artist. I'm going to be in the gaming studio. I never said if I became a professional artist. I said when I'm going to become a professional artist, because I know I'm going to hit it. And I'm not no crazy egotistical person. I just know for a fact that I got to, dude. You got to work hard to do your stuff. I don't just sit here, as probably a lot of you around here that's looking at my video. Don't just sit here and do nothing. You know, I see how hard my parents work and how hard they actually do work, and it they don't see it because I'm not really the one to talk about it like that. But I see it and I do appreciate it, but that makes me want to draw more and more and more and more and more, because they work non-stop, man. Like, it's kind of crazy how much they work. Like, when I used to think, but the more I came about, the more I see them, it's like, dude, they work so much to the point. That's why I always draw, because it feels like, dude, I gotta keep up with them. When I feel tired and I don't want to draw, I still draw, because I know for a fact they work when they don't want to work. And that's how I want to be. That's why I don't like taking days off from drawing. That's why I'm always working towards make a calendar. I put a calendar with everything I'm going to do, everything I'm going to hit, from my contest, the art contest, from opening up my own print shop, from opening up my doing an actual stuff, making money from this whole art stuff. Because, bro, I see these people work every single day, and it really does motivate me. They don't really see it at the time, but it really does motivate. And it makes sense. I'm a very I'm very keep to myself, but I see it. I see everything that they do. I see it, man, and trust me, They're probably looking at my video. Trust me, I see it. I don't say it to you because that's just not that's never been me. That would be kind of out of character for me to just straight up say it. But I do see it, and I never stop working on that. I'm in my room, have my fun chat with my friends a little bit, but I'm drawing all the time. I gotta get good. I gotta get better. Boom, 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 boom. Sometimes I gotta give myself breaks so I don't burn out, but I gotta go in, and I gotta go all the way in. See, that is something that I wish I could just straight up tell to them. And I bet there's a lot of you out there that wish they can just straight up say that as well. But it feels really weird saying to like people that work that hard, or like even in your life, to be like, well, it's hard to work as an artist. Because they look at art and they see artists and you're just sitting down and drawing, you're doodling. They don't really take it that seriously. I wouldn't either if I wasn't an artist. If I worked just like them every single day, 9 to 5, bro, yeah, I would have that same thought in my mind. This dude is talking about art being hard and I'm out here working my butt off, bro. So I can't really have that conversation with him of how difficult it really is to draw and how much like hurdles you got to go through. Because as much as that is working hard, and I wouldn't even compare it to them, but it still is its own work, and it's really difficult. There's a lot of stuff you got to do. There's a lot of mental things that you go through while drawing. There's a lot of struggles that you go through. But to them, it seems like easy mode. Cause, bro, your parents, my parents even, they work. And if you don't have parents that work, like whoever your guardian is, they work and they're working on hard mode. No, not impossible mode in like in the gaming sense. They're working on impossible difficulty. We're working on easy. We're working on cruise. We're on cruise mode, bro. We're just cruising right now. We're still children. So we can't just go up to them with our little complications that seem so little to them because we're on easy mode and they're on hard mode. And that makes sense. Just like I talk about if I compare myself to other artists that's been drawing for 10 years, and then I look at my art and say, why is it not that good? It'll be degrading to them, as it would be degrading to my parents if I straight up complained about something like that. So I don't complain. I just go in my room, do my work, get it stuff. Promise you. I always say, yo, give me just wait. Gotta set everything up. Gotta wait. And I know it's really hard to wait for stuff, but trust me, when it hits that time, I'm gonna pop off and I'm gonna soar through the sky, just like you will too. You're gonna pop on, you're gonna soar through the sky. And they probably will never understand how hard it is to be drawing, but it's not their job to understand. And that's cool. That's okay with that. You should be Gucci with that, bro. Just know that you got it. Just build it up. At the end of the day, they're looking out for you. And everyone that says that art isn't a real job, dude, doesn't matter. That's cool with them. Let them think the way they think. At the end of the day, we're trying to work at something that we love. Any job that you love is gonna take hard work, bro. Ain't nothing gonna be given to you. I know that. You know that. Everyone does. Anything that requires something that you truly love always takes hard difficulties. It always takes hard work as well. And it comes with its own trials and tribulations that we'll see if you are that artist and if you're not that artist. I'm not quitting, so you shouldn't quit either. And I say that coming from like the bottom of my heart, bro. Like, don't quit just because stuff gets hard. Bro, I used to sit down and really complain about a lot of stuff when, bro, I haven't even seen this world yet. I've just been in my room drawing. Just like you. We have nothing to complain about. And future me is going to probably watch this video. And future me is probably going to look back and think about what I was thinking at this time. And notice that he probably wishes he was in this position I'm in right now. Because future me has a lot of stuff ahead that's going to take a lot of work to get there. So whatever you're going through, whether you're beginning in art or you're professional, just know that, like, it's gonna be hard. And if it's hard, then that means you're learning. If you're drawing and it's just easy, then you're not learning and you're not pushing yourself. Stop being in easy mode. Start doing the real stuff. You know what I mean? Start doing the real stuff, man. I'm capped out. I work with the stuff that I do. I don't have the craziest drawing tablet, but I still work on it. You know? I'm blessed for it as well. Trust me. Appreciate everything, bro. This is a positive video coming from me. And this is a video calling to all parents out there. All parents that is watching this. If you're watching this and you have parents or any guardians, show them this video, because tell them that we see, we have eyes. We're not just disregarding and we're not lazy. We're not just sitting there doing nothing every day. Your child is working. Probably not your type of working, because you're used to that. You're playing on impossible difficulty. But trust me, it's still work. And we see you. We're not just disregarding you, bro. We see you. That's to every parent, every guardian that's watching this, bro. We see that. Simple. Now, let us do us. And I'm not saying that don't stop pushing us. No, keep telling us that you're not gonna until we see until you see it. You're not gonna believe it. That's cool. We want you to be like that. If you have parents that just gas you up, then you shouldn't have those. Or you should tell them to stop gassing you up. You should never have parents that just say you can do this, you can do that, you can do this, you can do that. Have some you need that's good. Don't get me wrong. That's good to have supporting parents, but you also do want the parents that tell you stuff like, "Yo, I will believe it when I see it," or actions speak louder than words. Because just saying you're gonna do something isn't good. You need to do it. And I'm happy enough that I got parents that are that way. I don't even get mad when they went back into times when there was like the whole art stuff, bro. It doesn't even faze me, because I'm smart enough to understand where they're coming from. I'm gonna be the same way. You're gonna be the same way. We understand why. So yeah, dude, we see. And that's where I'm gonna end the video off. I still have a lot of things. I'm still drawing in this background, so hope you enjoy the rest of this video. But as far as this discussion we had, I'm Toka is out.